What's up guys, Actual Burrito here, and today I bring to you my top 5 best drift cars. Alright, so my number 5 on the list is the Lexus SC300. Might be kind of a surprise to some people, but I found that this car, even though it is kind of heavy, it drifts really well. It's one of the most manageable cars in this game. Hands down. And whoever made this livery did such a good job. It looks great, and I really love it on this car. I wish I could actually get it for other cars too, because it just looks magnificent. And just to get it clear, this top 5 isn't saying that these cars are the best. This is my opinion, and these are the cars that I had the most fun with. There's plenty of other cars that I probably won't mention that are great drift cars too, but these are the 5 that I enjoyed the most in this game. Just gotta say, this car is one of those cars where you have to get really used to it because it is heavy. So, like right now, I just switched out of I was driving some other cars. I don't remember what was the last one. It was probably some light car. So the gearing is you're gonna have to be in much lower gears than you would think. Like right now I'm third. I would probably be in fourth or fifth for any other horsepower, like high horsepower car. And this thing, what do they have? I'm pretty sure these Lexuses, they have a 2JZ in them. So this thing's like 800 horsepower, I think. And it's really not, it doesn't, get that much. Ooh, we're drifting in the grass now. This is a long straightaway. I'm gonna try to drift the whole thing, but I doubt I will. I'll probably spin out or something. There we go. There goes the spin. Ooh. There goes my beautiful car. No, but whoever did the livery on this, it is so great. And actually, if I could, in a sec, I'm gonna try to get close up on the wheels. They're like this metallic, no, I don't know if they call it metallic. It's like this blue with like flakes in it. I don't know how they did that. It looks great. That's probably the best livery they have in this game. Like, the detail is just great, and I really love it. Whoever gets this car, I'd highly recommend this. Yeah, but how you can see how this car just handles so great, and I don't know. So this is my number 5. Alright guys, and the number 4 car on the list is the BMW M3 E46. I think this car is a great platform. I didn't go too flashy with it. I feel like these cars look the best when they're really clean looking and no graphics or anything like that on them, no stickers. There's a couple, but I didn't go all out. I feel like these cars are just great platforms for drifting, and they come with pretty good power right off the bat. So yeah, but so I went with black. I think it's the cleanest look. I feel like BMWs, you can't do that much to them, like too crazy stuff like people do with, I don't know, like Japanese cars. But these cars come out of the factory just in, like, they look so great. Just as long as like they have the M package. Well, all BMWs look good, but especially the M packages look so clean, and the bumpers and everything are so sick, and they're just really clean cars, and they look good. Like, even if you ever go to a car show, they have all these crazy cars, and then they might even have like pretty much to stock BMW, and you're gonna just look at it and be amazed of how great it looks, and even think that there might some of the stuff on it are like custom or something like that. But I feel like they come with splitters and all these carbon bits and stuff out of factory that it's just great. I don't know that many cars that in the price, actually they're pretty expensive, but I was gonna say in the price range. These days these M4s and stuff are expensive, but these M3s, what was it? This is an '05, are not that expensive, and they're just great cars, and I don't know. I hope to own one day. But anyway, back to this. I feel like they're really good cars for like people trying to learn in this game, just like the Lexus I did a second ago, and they handle great, and they're nimble. And this one's naturally aspirated. I didn't put a turbo or a supercharger or anything on it, and it works just great. There's no lag or anything, so you really know how it's gonna behave and everything. So I have a video because I actually built this car from a video, and since then I've just loved it. And if you want to see what setup I have on it, like all my tuning and stuff, go back to my videos. I was gonna put it in my bio, but honestly, I don't have that many videos. You can just find it if you go on my channel. It's called like E86 drift build or something like that. Yeah, so that's gonna conclude this car. And the number 3 car on the list is the BRZ FRS GT86. I feel like this car, it just looks great, and I just have to include it. I drive one, so I had to include it in the list. And this is the Ryan Turks 2015 or 14. I'm not sure. It might be 14 and 15. Team racing the FD drift graphics or livery for the 15 drift season or whatever season it was. I don't know exactly, but I think it looks great on the car, and it has like whoever made this tried to do the rocket bunny on it, and it just looks great, and I really love this car. I feel like it's one of the most out of most of the cars, this is probably other than the Lexus that I earlier mentioned, this is one of the most like tamed, sort of easy to control cars. It's small, nimble, and it doesn't really matter what gears you are in. In this car, it just always pulls. It gets a little shaky if you do go all the way with the not the angle, but I think, yeah, it is the angle. It does become a little bit shaky, but you do get to do like pretty gnarly drifts, and it usually pulls out of it. This is actually the car that I've least spun out in. For some reason, this car is a lot better for like not spinning. Except like right here. But that's only because I caught that little thing on the side, whatever they're called. Yeah, so yeah, this car's just great, like platform and chassis, just to, I don't know, you just pull the e-brake and you just slide forever, and then just come into the turn, give it a little bit of gas, and just pulls right out, and it looks great. And this is one of the cars I mainly try to learn to drift. I'm no expert by any means, but I have gotten a lot better than I used to be, so. As you can tell, for me, off-roading on the whole, mostly driving off the track than on the track. This is a difficult track though to drift because it is narrow, and I'm not trying to make any excuses, but God, I'm not even looking at the screen. No, but let my driving not fool you. This car is really good for drifting and do a 360. Nope, we just smashed into something. Yeah, so this is my number 3. Alright guys, and my number 2 car on the list is the Mazda RX7 4-rotary. RX7s overall are great drift cars no matter how many rotors in this game, but this one is a 4-rotary, and I just gotta say, this is one of the most difficult cars to drive in this game. Well, maybe not for some people, but for me it was really difficult to learn, but one of the most fun, because the car just sounds so great and looks great, and I don't know, it just screams drift car no matter what you do to this car, and I just love it. And it took me a long time to learn how to drive this, and I'm still really bad, but I have spent a lot more time in this car than most others because of like how it sounds and how great it just, I don't know, it's just a fun car to drive. It sounds like a Formula 1 car, and I don't know, it's a great, and this car as well is one of my, I did do a build on this in one of my videos, so if you really wanted to see my tuning and all that stuff, you can go check that out. I didn't know what to, I wanted to do a top 5, so I'm not going to put 10 cars, but I also have the 4-rotary MX-5, which is the Miata, the newer one, of course, and that one's even twitchier than this, and I kind of wanted to put that one in the list, but I really like the RX-7. I just love how it looks and everything, so I decided to put that one in, but that MX-5 is just as crazy. It might even, if it's not even crazier, because, I don't know, how, the other one, MX-5, is shorter, and, oh god, what am I doing? Let's not hit the wall. What the why did I? Oh no, now we're pitting. Oh my god. Well, whatever. At least we're gonna get out. What is he doing? He's like... Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, that was kind of a waste of time, but... There you go, you get to see the car pitting. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, come. This takes forever, Jesus. The car sounds sick though. Just gotta say. I'm not gonna do a full other lap, but just wanna, since we pit it and we cut that track in like a couple corners off, I'll do like half a lap or something like that. I just enjoy this car so much, I just want to keep driving, but... .360. Oh, if we didn't hit the grass, I could have pulled that off. But anyway, alright. So this is number 2. It's a great looking car. Love this. And now we move up to number 1 car on the list is the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. This is mine. I designed myself. It looks like a cow that hit Barney. And I did just notice that I have 2 tire companies on there, which just, I don't know, I was just going for looks. I was not paying attention. But anyway, this car just sounds great. And I know this car, it actually doesn't come, it's an all-wheel drive car, but if you do the conversion to just rear-wheel drive, this car is great for drifting. It just, I don't know, it handles, it handles like nothing else in this game, and it is great. I'm also just a big fan of R34s in general, mainly R34s. I don't know, they just look better. Like for me, they look better than all the R32 and R33 and even the R35. These, I don't know, I would really want one eventually if they ever get actually once they get legal in California. So that's like 10 years from now. I would really want to get one. I don't know, the car sounds great and it drifts great actually. Oh god. I was gonna leave the spoiler on, I just took it off. I don't know why. I was just going for different looks, but I don't know, it seems like from such a boxy car, you wouldn't get this, like, such a great drift car, or overall, like, such a great aerodynamic car, and Nissan just knows what's up. Even the GTR now, the R35, they're so boxy, and heavy, and they still get, what, it's like 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds or something like that. That's ridiculous, like, from such a heavy car and such a big car, and they just know what they're doing, and they've always had, and these R34s were just, they destroyed, like, the racing circuit in Japan, I think, when they came out. I didn't really follow, but I think they were like, that's where they got so famous from, is how great they performed on the track. And honestly, looking at these cars, like, even looking at the interior, this looks modern. This is a 1999 car, 17-year-old car, and you have all these computers and all this stuff, and I don't know, they're just great cars, and they perform great in this game as a drift car too. I do not like drifting in the cockpit for some reason. I can't control the car at all. But yeah, this is. I'll do a couple more corners and. I actually don't have this car set up to be the fastest. I think it only has like 600 or 500 horsepower. It might only have 500. Ooh. That was a good drift until I flew off. Come on, make it. No. That would have been such a good pitch in if I just braked a little bit earlier. Alright, I'll conclude it. I'm starting to do really shitty. But, yeah, so these are my top 5. Hopefully you guys agree. If you don't, then I'm sorry. No, but I hope you guys agree with what I think. The top five from like the fifth to whatever, they could really be interchangeable for me, because it was really hard for me to actually decide. But I decided this was number one because how, I don't know, I seem to have the most fun in this, and I seem to not spin out a lot in this car. So yeah, so I picked it as number one. If you guys like my design, give me a thumbs up. But it looks like a cow that hit Barney. I don't know why I did that, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and subscribe,